Chris Glendinning, permanent safety car driver, Bennetts British Superbike Championship. Well, it all begins on Thursday. I'll arrive at the circuit. I'll be working with race direction, with the MCRCB, and we'll make sure that the circuit is all prepared to the track licence for British Superbikes. So what you'll find is the safety car will always go out before every race start. We'll do a complete lap. It's the eyes and ears of race control, if you like. We're able to see the condition of the circuit. We can do a final check to make sure that marshals are in the right position, medical services are in the right position, and then the grid will form up behind. We get the opportunity to do one more final check just before they go off on their green flag lap. That's the final one, and we will follow that green flag lap as well. And that's an indication to race control that all the bikes have made it to the grid. We will pit, and then you'll see a second safety car appear on the back of the grid, and that's carrying the medical resource, and that will always follow the first racing lap. Through day one of the event, Friday, I'll be working with the Chief Incident Officer. If we have any kind of issues, any red flags, anything to clear up, we'll tend to go and manage and supervise that. And then Saturday and Sunday, it gets into the real business, where we'll be on standby through qualifying, and then during the races you'll see that both safety cars are used for all of the race starts, and of course we're on standby in the event that we neutralise the race with the safety car. When we use the safety car to neutralise the race, the idea is to keep the pace as high as possible for the bikes. So quite often race direction will get me out well ahead of the pack. I'll be driving the car as quick as it will go, other than when we're going past the incident. And the whole point is to keep tyre temperature and keep the flow of the race going. You've got to remember, the safety car deployment is to prevent a race stoppage. My involvement in the series started in the late 90s. I was working at a car racing school based at Donington Park, and we used to provide vehicles and resource when Stuart Higgs was running the FIM events, World Superbikes and MotoGP. That was around the time that British Superbike was starting to develop a proper permanent safety car procedure. So I assisted with that a little bit, and then it became a permanent role. It's a role that comes with a lot of challenges. Probably more than anything, inconsistent or difficult weather conditions. When you've got the wet, you've got difficulty anyway, you've got problems with keeping tyre temperature. When we use a safety car in wet conditions, it's a real challenge for the riders as well. It is a great role, it's a great championship to be working with, but I think the best thing is, we do over 100 laps during the course of a weekend in an M2 and an M4. What could be better?